Welcome to the Thinking Man's Templar, place where we say one red pill life far outweighs a billion blue pill lives, and where the soldiers can come in from the war, drop their armor, remove their swords, and have conversations with like-minded men. And indeed, gentlemen, I am at your service. Before we get started on today's topic, I want to thank all those who subscribe to this backup channel, to all the brothers who joined my Patreon channel to have access to my video archive from my other channel. And I'm constantly uploading videos. It's still plenty to go. I'm just giving everybody their money's worth, and probably within the next week or so, I should have every video put up there, as well as the exclusives that I'll begin to add. So go ahead and be a part of that Patreon, because that's where you'll get the exclusive content on this channel. I'm really just gonna do live streams, including the other channel. So no videos are really gonna stay up there, especially the ones where I'm really saying what I want to say. As of right now, if I can, try to control my tongue and things, I'll keep them up there. But my other video has a bunch of issues. It's my other channel, so I just will not be recording on it like that until probably going to be a couple months. Thailand trip coming up, can't wait. So that's another beautiful thing. But anyway, I'll leave the link to the Patreon and all that good stuff. Make sure you share this video and like it, so people know that I'm still active. A lot of people don't know. Share it in your Facebook groups and your Twitters and things like that. But let's get to today's topic. It's going to be a bunch of things, but I want you brothers to know one thing. One day you're going to leave this earth. One day you're going to die. And you should live like you know that. You shouldn't live like you have all the time in the world to wait to be happy. To wait to do what you want to do, or go where you want to go, or live the type of life you want to live. This is not practice. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is not a scrimmage. This is the real game, gentlemen. So you got to figure out how to tailor your life like you tailor your clothes. Design your life like you design your outfit. The way you match certain things with other things, and you make sure it's ironed and your clothes are clean, and you buy certain brands or certain fabrics that feel good to you. You buy good quality, but you want it the way you want it, right? You tailor your life like you tailor your clothes. You make sure you're doing what you want to do to earn a living. You make sure the job or business or whatever you're doing gives you enough time to live and enough money to live the way you want to live. Whether you want to be gaudy, I suggest you take the minimalist approach. I realized once I let go of a lot of things, a lot of material things, life got a lot easier. We go through life concerned with material items. The music pushes it, and we feel like we need the cars and the jewels and the expensive clothes and the Jordans and all of this crap, right? And then as I got older, I had the expensive cars and the, overpriced apartments, furniture, big $800 flat screen, and PlayStation. It really, a lot of that stuff, a lot of the clothes I had and a lot of sneakers I had, they get worn out and you throw them out. Right now, I would throw out most of my shit, man. Sometimes I look and I see like old photos, and I'll see like old jackets and outfits I had, and I'll be shocked. Like, wow, I didn't even know I had that. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I'd be blown away. Like, damn, I didn't know I owned that. I forgot about those sneakers. I forgot about, this is stuff from like last year, man. Real, for real. These things don't mean nothing, man. You want to have freedom. You want to be able to work and not be bound to a bunch of things. So if you got to make a move, you can make a move. You can save your money up and give yourself that cushion, that freedom, to where you don't need to be dependent 100% on every second of the job or take some disrespect, just working yourself to the bone, man. Working yourself to where you have no time to live. Make sure you got time for your life. These people don't care about your life, man. See, what these people do is they live a life of leisure, and they use up your lifetime to make them money while they sit at home and relax. See, they understand that their life is more important than money. And you need to start thinking like that. You got to tailor your life like you tailor your clothes, man. You want to go overseas, you want to travel, you want to invest money, you got to free yourself up, man. And that has to do with not spending your money on frivolous items and women and things you don't need, man. Another aspect of tailoring your life is the people you surround yourself by. Like, just because you grew up with people, you got history with people, especially as we get older, we think that we're not going to keep growing and expanding. And you understand that eventually, once you crack a certain level, you break through that ceiling of evolution. I realized a lot of my adult friends became insufficient. I couldn't be around them anymore. And I thought for the longest that I was at my peak. And then I realized that there was a whole nother quadrant that I can go into mentally and spiritually. And as I began to elevate in my mind and spirit, certain people began to fall by the wayside, and I began to meet new people on my ascension, see. And what we tend to do is through familiar relationships, we tend to draw back to people who we've excelled beyond, to our own detriment. Because it's familiar. You shared laughs and good times and memories and struggles, and you realize that you think these people, are going to be your ace boom cooms forever. And then you realize that's hard to do. I have so many people I've contacted in my life. Think about the amount of people that I used to have in your life. And because of music, I had so many people attached to my life. Social media. I had to be on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, constantly attached to all these people. It was so much. And I realized that my life is so much better now that I've pulled away from that stuff, man, and begin to let myself ascend. And it's gotten me to the point where I've made a bunch of friends that are pushing me in a whole different direction in life I never thought I would be in. A whole nother quadrant of thinking and opportunity. And that's a beautiful thing. Don't let the people from your past keep you in the past. You have to tailor your life like you tailor your clothes. And every person in your life can be altered, can be removed. People can be added. People can be put at a certain distance. Doesn't mean you have to act like you never deal with these people, but from a distance. There's no hatred there. It's just life, responsibilities, different aspirations. These are things that change your surroundings, change the people you're with. And that's perfectly natural as a man, to be able to change and evolve. No hard feelings. It's just how life works. Expand your thinking. Find yourself spiritually, whatever that may be. I'm not a preacher. I believe in what I believe, and you can believe in whatever you want to believe, whatever helps you sleep at night. But be very careful of what you allow the diet of your mind to consume. You don't want to allow your mind to consume toxins and poisons and, useless information. Try to keep your mind and your eyes and your ears flooded with things that help you be better, learning. Audiobooks on self-improvement and languages you want to learn and cultures, things like that to keep your mind above your average rap music and ratchet song, your ESPN sports gossip and bullshit political back and forth, gossip news. Try to keep your mind clear of these poisons. Keep yourself clean. Keep yourself where you're always learning and know that you know nothing. A wise man knows that he knows nothing. So always be ready to learn more. Always be ready to learn from people, conversations. Keep intelligent people around you that you learn from, people that inspire you. Challenge your status quo. Give you new insights. Evolve as a man. Keep your family where they need to be is another piece. You can love your family dearly, but keep them where they need to be, because family will drag you into a hole. Sometimes your journey is for you. And you have to take that journey no matter how many years, months, for you to find yourself, because your life is your life. And you have to go search it out. You have to go find it, wherever it may be. No matter how far it takes you, you have to go there and retrieve that peace, that understanding, that thing that lights you up, that motivates you to push harder, inspires you to work harder, become a better version of yourself. You have to go find that. Because if you stay in the same neighborhood, the same city, the same country, there's going to be a point where you might lose all inspiration and you're just going through the motions. And that's not living. Go out and find things that inspire you to want to reach out, reach higher. Set yourself up, man. Give yourself freedom. Start to monetize your skills, your talents, the things that God gave you, your gifts. Why do you think my videos go on Patreon now? Because I feel I have a gift. And this is of service. And I want you brothers to be better. And I believe that this you have to invest in yourself, and it's a good habit. The same way I invest in language books and in books on topics I want to learn. I have no problem spending money on Rosetta Stone and Pimsleur and things that help me learn and be better. I have no problem spending on a gym membership and supplements and protein and weights. I spent $90 in GNC the other day. So when I ask you for your mental nourishment and you say, I love Thinking Man's Templars video archive, but it's not on YouTube. And I had brothers tell me, man, I hate to see you go. As if I died. It's like, I didn't go anywhere. I just changed addresses. It's still there. But you may have to invest a little. What's $5? What's $10? What's $20 to a working man these days? Yeah, you can easily go out and buy some poison, liquor, cigarettes, fatty foods that are going to kill you. Or you can invest in something that you know has helped you become a better man. That's why I leave my Patreon in there and you guys do what you want. But understand, you have to tailor your life, man. A lot of brothers are finding different echelons of peace that they never thought they can find due to the guidance and wisdom of this community for men. And I must say, this has been one of the best times of my life. The Manosphere, the Red Pill, whatever you want to call it, MGTOW, IBMOR, SYSBM, all of these things have made me so much happier, given me so much peace, and introduced me to some of the greatest minds and personalities and some of my closest friends. I know that I've met men through the Red Pill that I know will be my friends for the rest of my life. I'm actually going out the country with a couple of brothers that I met on this very platform. We're going out the country as brothers, man. And it's a beautiful thing. And I want you brothers to understand that you can have this too. You can live this way too. You just got to get out there and tailor your life. That's why I tell any brother that it's got a clean license and no record, get your CDL, man. Get out there and drive a truck, because when you drive a truck, you can start to get rid of all that material shit you don't need. Start saving up money that you never thought you could save, and then you open up yourself to the rest of the world. That's the beauty of this thing, man. I want you brothers to keep supporting those who got your back. A lot of black men don't realize you're so used to no one ever giving a fuck about you, no one ever really caring about you, from your family to your friends to your girlfriends and your wives. You're so used to nobody caring about you that when they're brothers that actually do care about you, you feel like it's our duty to care. I know I've improved lives, as well as you guys have improved mine. I want all you brothers to be happy. Tailor your life like you tailor your clothes, like you tailor your outfits, you know? Every piece of your life should be there for a reason. Everything around you. That's called discipline. That's called creating a routine that helps you build. Everything around you should be there for a reason. There should be no excess. No excess people. You should be able to understand that this is not a game. This part of your life, where you are right now, whether you're up, down, in the middle, on the verge, building, understand this is your only opportunity to be the best man you can be. Live the life you want to live. Do the things you want to do. There's a big world out there. Don't let these men discourage you from traveling and seeing the world. This is a beautiful time to be a black man. For the first time, you can say that I don't feel the pressures of white supremacy, even though I know it exists. But you know why? If there's a real thing as white supremacy, how can you just get a passport and leave anytime you want? How racist can it be? But you believe that narrative given to you by the Hoteps and these other fools. Listen, if this country was really racist, they wouldn't allow you to leave. Well, you can just get up and go. If you don't like it, you can leave. If you look at that woman that got off for killing that brother today, and the judge is hugging her, and the bailiff and his brothers giving her a hug, that should tell you that this community is done. It's in flames. It's ashes. Literally gone. The type of men they wanted in this community are now becoming the majority. The Pookies and Rayways and the effeminate soy boy spineless cowards that these single mothers have reared, these are the men of the community now. There's no place for you here. That's how these women feel about you. That your life, a woman can kill you in your own place. And this woman will brush her hair and tell her it's okay. You just killed another nigga. It doesn't mean nothing to me or this judge. This is how black women feel about you, man. I keep telling you, your life means nothing to them unless it benefits them. Unless you are paying her bills or giving her sperm or entertainment or sex, you mean nothing to her as a human being. Your life is expendable. They're showing you this. And why are you still here fighting for this? You want to be the king of the graveyard? The trash heap, the cesspool? Wake up. You let these matriarchal-minded fools try to shame you from traveling and tell you you're weak and you're an incel and you're evil and wicked. Let the dead bury the dead. Dead men tell no tales. See, these men are spiritually, socially dead. This community is dead, racially dead. Let the dead bury the dead, and dead men tell no tales. See? So when dead men speak and try to shame you, you shouldn't hear the words of the dead anyway. Who cares? Let them speak from their self-built grave, the grave that they dug for their self. A lot of these men are walking zombies and don't even know it. So why are you worrying about the words of the dead? Let them be in their graves, screaming out to the living. That's what the dead do, right? They harass and bother and become a nuisance to the living. So why are you concerned with the actions of the living dead? They're beneath you. They're in the ground, 6 feet. They have no power. Let the worms get them. You go be free and alive in this world. That's the beauty of being a free man. See? You have all the rights in the world to see the world as it is. Don't let anyone tell you any different. The only praises you should seek are the Most High's praise. That's it. As long as you shine in the eyes of the Most High, you will continue to be blessed for the entirety of your life. And you keep walking with your head up, brother. And stop being so humble about what you survived. You pulled your life from the mud, from the fire. Some of you have the opportunity to travel and buy passports and tickets overseas, and you guys don't understand how blessed you are. Privileged. Some of you were homeless and jobless at certain points, in jail, in prison, dead-end relationships, in a living hell. And look at you, on your way to find your own personal heaven. You should understand how blessed and privileged you are. You have the opportunity to listen to these words. You are privileged. You're special, man. Don't let anybody tell you you're not great. The world is yours. Go get it. Go be it. Go live it. Go taste it. Go smell it. Go see it. Make love to it. It's your life. Tailor it. Subscribe to the Patreon. Become a member of an elite class of thinking men. This video will not stay on this platform long. Subscribe, share, donate. Be blessed. It's a Thinking Man's Templar, the place where we say one red pill life far outweighs a billion blue pill lives, and where the soldiers can come in from the war, drop their swords, remove their armor, and have conversations with like-minded men. And indeed, gentlemen, I am at your service. And you already know, cover your six. Peace.